So I had about 3 hours of sleep, but I only remember about 2 minutes of experiences, which is at the end of the sleep itself. And I found that a bit weird. So the dream starts off with me just flying around in my room, and I went out into the hallway because I detected some sort of entity out there. And I got out into the hallway, and I looked towards my computer room doorway because that's where it was. And right in front of the doorway, up against the wall a bit, was a entity of some sort. It was just radiating an entitative signature, but it had no form. There was nothing visual about it. And I looked in that direction for about 5 seconds. Nothing happened, so I announced that it can show its form if it wants to. And this little person fades in, like it materializes slowly, and it's a 4 foot tall, traditional looking extraterrestrial being, only it had dark brown skin, and it was wearing something like a wristband, just metal, and some other things that I don't recall very well, but it's pretty weird. Usually I see them naked. And I said hi, but it didn't say anything back, so I put my hand out to greet it. I wasn't going to shake its hand. I usually just touch the hands of other humanoids so that it's a more universal gesture. So as soon as this being touched my hand, I could hear it say that it's not what you think it is. And that's what it was in English. That's the auditory download that I got, but it's a bit more than that. It said that the Nemesis hypothesis is incorrect, and there's actually a different space mass out there, not a sun. So if you don't know what the Nemesis hypothesis is, then you should go watch this video before continuing. So after 3 seconds of touching this entity's hand, I teleported into outer space, and I was zipping towards this dot in space, and the dot became bigger and bigger. So I thought that everything was pretty well dark enough, but this dot, or this flat disc thing, was way darker. It was like pitch dark. And I was pulled inside of it, and it didn't feel like any sort of wormhole or black hole that I'd been in. It was more like a rift that I went through that ended up into like a pocket universe with a finite size. And after I entered the pocket universe, I wasn't able to get out of it because the entry point seemed to close off behind me. And that was the end of that experience. See ya.